What's going on, guys? Well, before we get to the video that you guys are about to click on, I've already edited it and edited it and put it all together and everything. But it just dawned on me that the video that this video is actually my 100th video for the channel, which I consider kind of a milestone because I can't believe we're 100 videos into this journey already. But guys, what I'd like to do in celebration of this, it kind of comes at a good time. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and I've noticed a few other channels doing this as well, and I think it would be good to make application of it here. So since we're all in this together and everything, I've seen a lot of people doing some Q&As, and I've thought about either doing a QA or doing a story time type thing where I talk about me personally, so you guys can get to know who I am and really get into this journey with me. But I've decided a Q&A is probably the best to go. That way you guys are going to get the answers, get the information that you guys are looking for. So what I'd like to do is in the comments below, just ask questions over the next couple days, and sometime next week I'm going to put together an answer video for you, and it doesn't even have to be fitness related. It's really, I think it's really important, especially when you're following somebody, not to just see their progress, but know their story too. So guys, enjoy the rest of this next video. It's kind of a rant video. There's no workout footage with it, but it talks about what my plans were at that moment whenever I filmed this, which was actually I think it was Thursday last week, maybe something like that, whenever I filmed it. But anyway, guys, just enjoy it, and check back for more. I've got 3 more videos that are being put together and edited right now to be coming in the next few days. So just stick with me, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. What's going on, guys? Well, it is Thursday, June the 23rd. I'm headed up here to the gym. It's leg and shoulders day, and I already did a 1 rep, max out on my leg day on Monday this week. So I'm going to take it easy on myself today. I'm not going to do anything real heavy. It's going to be moderate weight, 8 to 10 reps. Just kind of take it easy and let my legs, don't destroy my legs too much, because come Monday I'm going to try to hit I'm going to try to at least hit 430 come Monday whenever I hit legs again. So we'll see how that goes. Something I was going to talk to you guys about, I got a few minutes, even though I'm just now pulling up here to the gym. I've got a few minutes because I have to drink my Explode and Monster and all that stuff. So one thing with maybe I'll do story time sometime, so you guys can get a little more depth to this. But one thing with me is I've played around with fitness for a long time. And I've tried off and on for a good number of years to get rid of this gut and get rid of this abdominal and abdominal and body fat, really. But I didn't really take it seriously until about 4 years ago. And I started this journey, really 4 years ago, in December or January of 2012. I mean, December 2011, January 2012, something like that. Might have even been February 2012. But and that's whenever I started trying to really learn everything that I could about fitness and learn what works and play around with all kinds of different ideologies and philosophies on fitness and eating and lifting and everything like that to try to find out what works for me. And and I found a few things that worked, but something would always happen and I would backslide. Like later on in 2012, when I got diagnosed with RA and had a big flare up, and that set me back, because then all of a sudden certain things were triggers for severe inflammation of my joints, so I had to avoid certain activities, and that held me up. And then as I'm getting older, that's not so much of a hindrance, really. I mean, I'm only 35, 36 years old right now, so but I guess I've tried many different things, and that's one thing that I'd always like to encourage people not to do is be afraid of trying new things. And I'm usually really apprehensive to try new things, not so much as far as lifting and working out and stuff, because it's nothing for me to throw together a program or go and find somebody else's program and go in the gym and do it and try it out. But eating is what got me in the shape that I'm in now. I mean, lack of activity, yes, but really eating is what's done it to me. And I find it difficult, for one, I don't know how to accurately figure out my base metabolic rate. I mean, I know how to do it, but my situation is different. I exercise for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, 6 days a week. Plus I do cardio in the mornings, but I have a mainly sedentary job, so at least 6.5 hours of the day I'm sitting down at the desk. So what does that do to my base metabolic rate? What does that do to my calorie burn? So I don't know how to figure that. So, I personally, with the amount of activity that I do in the gym, I feel like, I should be able to burn 2,500 calories in a day. I think that should be fair, but I'm afraid to push that because I'm afraid of gaining weight. So I've backtrailed it to, 1,800 to 2,000, and I feel like that's not enough. There's some days where I'm just absolutely starving, even though I've eaten everything and I've met my macronutrients based on that 2,000 calorie a day diet. So anyway, all this is to go to say that starting maybe next week, I'm going to start heading towards, actually probably today and tomorrow, I'm going to start heading towards a ketogenic diet, which I don't want to just go cold turkey off of the carbohydrates and straight into ketogenic diet. I'm going to try to taper off into it pretty slow. I mean, right now I'm taking in about 200 grams of carbs a day. So taking from 200 all the way down to 30 is quite a drastic drop. So tomorrow I'm probably going to drop my carbs in half, and then maybe Saturday or Sunday drop them a little bit more. I don't know yet, really. I guess it's how I feel. But tomorrow is a grocery shopping day, so I'm going to try to pick up a bunch of keto-friendly foods. My good green vegetables, like my broccoli and green beans, stuff like that. The ones that are, kind of low on carbs, but they do have carbs in there, and and got all the phytonutrients. I'm going to cut out the tortillas and cut out the oatmeal. Since, those oatmeals, a serving, each one of those servings is 28 grams of carb, and then it's 34 grams of carb for one of them tortillas that I've been using. And being that this is keto, and so that means, I maintain my somewhat high protein and I maintain a higher fat content, I can venture off into different meats besides just chicken all the time. I can get tuna or mackerel, or, I can get some beef and pork and stuff like that. So I'm going to venture off and try that stuff as well too. I know this has been a straight vocal video, but I just kind of ranting. I'm feeling kind of frustrated, even though the numbers on the scale are going down. Visually right now I'm not seeing much of a difference over the past few weeks, even though my weigh-in this week so far has been 196.4, which is that's a low for me for the past year and a half. I haven't been that low. I mean, and being that I started this journey at 210 pounds or 212 pounds, something like that, I can't even remember now, but being that I started at that point, I'm just kind of frustrated, and I want to be able to shed a lot of this abdominal fat off. I don't ever even care to have a 6-pack, 8-pack, or whatever. I don't even really care to have a 4-pack. Yeah, that'd be nice, and that might be the limit. I'm not looking to be super, super lean. I want to get rid of, as much of this belly fat and chest fat and stuff as possible. I want to have, at least a moderately aesthetic look to me, but I'm ready to start being able to build serious muscle, and, more than just strength. I want to have, I want to be able to build size along with it, and I want to be able to eat to build size. And right now, because I'm trying to burn this fat, I'm just finding it really hard. It's just frustrating, and I know a lot of you guys, there's a lot of you guys that might not get that, and a lot of you guys have been, are pretty blessed with an already fairly lean physique, and maybe you had to work at it. Maybe you already were somewhat lean and you've been able to build size pretty easily, but I fall in that category where it's it's hard for me to put on size. It's hard for me to lose fat. I'm kind of, I know there's the ectomorph, endomorph, and mesomorph, and I guess I sort of subscribe to that theory. I think there's more. There's a lot more gray area to that whole thing, but I kind of fall somewhere right there in the middle. I mean, I'm 6'1". I'm 36 years old. I have a somewhat, my body fat percentage, if I do a pinch test, if I do like one of those 11-point pinch tests, which are supposed to be pretty accurate, my body fat is going to tell me that I'm somewhere around like 21%. But I'm 21%, but my belly looks like it's the belly of somebody that's like 40%, and I hate that, and it's so frustrating. I'm embarrassed about it. I'm all the time, anytime I'm walking around, I feel like I always have to suck my stomach in. And anyway, guys, I'm sorry about the long video. I'm just ranting right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and get in here and get me a workout done. I got legs, some moderate leg work, get me some shoulder work done, and guys, just, I would say, don't be like me. Don't be so, like, frustrated and everything like that. Really just calm your mind. I'm really going to have to calm my mind because I'm in a frustrated frame of mind right now, so I can have a good workout. But guys, don't be afraid to try new things. I'm going out on a limb. This keto diet, there's a lot of the diets out there I know a lot about as far as the nutrition and stuff like this, but this keto diet is a brand new beast to me. I've never tackled anything like this, so for the past couple weeks, I've been trying to go out and research and do as much study on this as possible, so I can be as knowledgeable as possible when I'm ready to do this. And I think I'm ready to do it. It's just, for lack of better words, I'm scared. So, but I'm gonna do it, and I really think that this diet, from everything I've learned, I think that this diet is more tailored to my ultimate goals than some of the other, bodybuilding style diets and everything. So guys, just bear with me as I go through this change. I'll keep you guys posted on how the keto thing is going. I'm not going to have any workout footage today because this video has been so long. It was just more of a rant and to kind of get some things off my chest. I'm getting it off my chest. I do feel a little bit better about it. So I'm going to get in here and try to have me a good workout. And guys, you go out there and have a good workouts, get you some good nutrition, get you some good gains, have a good time doing it. Don't be afraid to try new things, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.